humans, welcome back. Today we are going to read another picture book. Now, I have a special connection to this book because when I was in elementary school, we had this really cool thing where an author would come to our school about once a year. And this time, the author brought books for us. The book that we're going to read today is the one that the author read to me when I was really little. We're going to read Bad Dog by Nina Laden. Now, I had something really cool with this book. Inside, I have an autograph. You can see there, the author signed the book and wrote a little note for me. I got this book in 2001. Okay? That was a long time ago for me. All right. Today we're going to read this book. I hope you can follow along. Here we go with Bad Dog. So they say I'm a bad dog. I know I'm no Saint Bernard. But it's not like I robbed a bank or anything. All I wanted to do was have a little fun. I was home, doing my job, watching things, watching the house, watching the squirrels outside, watching TV. You guys ever known a dog to watch TV before? Or wear clothes? I was bored. Running on empty. Empty water dish, empty food bowl. So I emptied the trash can. That's when I found it. My inspiration. It was small and insignificant. A postcard. Just junk mail. But to me, it was an invitation. A call of the wild. What's on the postcard? What do you see? What do you think he's excited about? What's he gonna find? On the front, there was a photo of a farm. On the back, it said, "Free-range chickens." Hallelujah! I howled. Farm fowls for free. Starving for adventure, hungry for chicken. I bolted out the dog door. The fence was no obstacle. I just thought of those luscious birds and winged it. I was free. The chickens were free. What a great world! I belted out as I headed toward the freeway. You guys ever had a dog jump the fence before? I have. Hard to get him back. I was feeling good, unleashed and alive. I jogged along, stopping to smell the roses, to roll in the grass, to get down to earth. I was digging my freedom. I was pulling up roots. All of a sudden, I was chased by a broom. Swatted like a fly, I flew into the road where I almost caught a bus. I escaped to the sidewalk, looking for a way to get to those chickens without cooking my goose. Then, I remembered my buddy Butch. What do you think Butch is? You think Butch is a person? Do you think Butch is an animal? Let's see. Here we go. Butch worked at a gas station. He had wheels. He had fuel. He was my ride. I showed Butch the postcard, and he drooled all over it. He showed me a car. Heard his boss say it was a real dog. Perfect, I said. Let's get rolling. Butch fetched the key and cranked it up. The car growled like a pit bull. We roared off down the road. Wind in our faces, no one on our tails. We were two happy dogs looking for a free lunch. What are they going to have for lunch? What was on that postcard? Guess we'll see. We left the city. We left the highway. We took a left on a country road. Everything seemed to be going right. We took in the scenery. We took in the sights. We passed green fields, yellow school buses, and red lights. We were like two greyhounds running a race. Next thing we knew, we were being chased. Oh my goodness. Who do you think's chasing them? Why do you think they're being chased? Flashing lights were glaring. Sirens were blaring. We were being followed by police cars in hot-dogged pursuit. No one was going to beat us to those chickens. So we beat a path down the road. We beat an oncoming train. We didn't miss a beat. The troopers were stopped dead in their tracks, and we rolled into the land of field, farm, and free-range chickens. What are these cars? They're police cars, right? It's a good thing they stopped before the train. Trailing a cloud of dust, we homed in on our range. There were farms on our left. There were farms on our right. The air smelled like a million paper-trained puppies. Then I saw it. The farm on the postcard. It was better than beef on a bone. A whole corral of chickens, all fattened up, with no place to go. You guys been to a farm before? What kind of animals do they have on a farm? What kind of animals do you see in the picture? Butch was beside himself, and I was beside Butch. A feast for the eyes was there at our feet. We savored the moment, watching the soon-to-be chicken fillets and nuggets and pot pies and stews. We could smell those chickens roasting, grilling, broiling. Our mouths were watering. Our stomachs were talking in tongues. What kind of meals do you eat? Do you see any food you eat on here? Kind of making me hungry. We were hungry. We were greedy. We licked our chops and jumped into the pen. At first, we tried to be friendly, hoping the chickens we'd chosen would come quietly. We cornered a clucking cluster and told them we were here to collect. But they ignored us. So we started barking orders. We showed them we weren't chicken. And that's when things turned foul. Uh-oh. This looks like a mess. Chickens were squawking. We were being henpecked and picked at. Feathers were flying. Farmers came rushing. Our free meal was a trap. I told Butch to run. He was chased by a dozen chickens, pelted by a dozen eggs. It was pure poultry in motion. He flew the coop, and I hunkered down, tired and feathered. Uh-oh, let's see how they get out of this. I was in hot water. Things were coming to a boil. Farmers yelled, "Get that poacher!" "This won't be over easy," I mumbled as I scrambled to hatch a plan. Suddenly the police arrived. They hollered, "Take him alive!" "Over my dead body," I growled. "These chickens are mine." Uh-oh. This dog's gonna get in trouble. With hens in tow, I ran for the road. An empty police car was running. I counted my chickens, and with 8 wings and a prayer, I jumped in the seat. I gunned the engine and shot off down the street. The troopers were closing in, so I opened the throttle. "You're all a bunch of turkeys!" I howled as I led them on a wild goose chase. Ooh, they must be going really fast. Uh-oh. What happened in this picture? Oh no, I see a lot of trouble. Let's see. Fortune was mine, I thought. But then I hit a bump in the road. I lost control and raised a barn. It was the end of my hayride. The cops arrived. They called me a robber. They said I was wrong. So they read me my rights, and they threw the book at me. They took the chickens, too. I heard someone say they were gonna fry. I was locked up like a criminal, waiting for my family to come pay for me and those free-range chickens that I took. After I was freed, I saw a bucket of fried chicken in the next room. What a delicious twist of fate, I thought. Call me a bad dog, but I got what I wanted. And it was finger-licking good. And that's the end of our book. Oh my goodness, have you guys ever had a dog go on an adventure like that? Have you been on an adventure like that? That sounds kind of crazy. Alright, well that was Bad Dog by Nina Laden. If you like this book, you can find this probably and other books like it at your local library. I'm going to be continuing reading with you this summer. Next up, we're going to continue to read The Tales of Despero. So, with that, have a good day. Keep reading. Bye, humans!